This is M.
And this is Ken.
And this is just your typical
Boy meets girl.
boy and girl become BFFs.
Straight up BFFs. For life.
Girl asks boy to make some top 5 lists.
Boy decides to film it.
And an internet sensation was born.
Dozens will be entertained.
This is our podcast.
Top 5 Battle Royale.
With cheese.
With cheese. Alright, we're up to 3.
We are up to 3.
Alright, my number 3 is... It reminds me a lot of like Twilight Zone, okay? So this is like an independent... Each episode is independent of each other. It's a sci-fi show.
Like sci-fi... The network or sci-fi?
Actually, no, it's a Netflix original.
Oh.
I know, right? It has a little... Each episode has like technology woven into it and how like technology is kind of like messing up our lives. I love it. It's awesome and it's a thinker show. It makes me think. And it has like
no idea what you're talking about.
Social commentary
I have
about
no idea what show this is.
Seriously?
Normally I can kind of somewhat guess. Like I have a good idea. I have no idea what you're talking about.
And if you don't watch it, you need to. It's Black Mirror.
Okay.
I love Black Mirror.
That's new, right?
It's new. Well, it's actually on its 3rd season.
Really?
Yeah, season 1 I think had 2 or 3 episodes. Season 2 I think had 4, and up to season 6 now I think has, or season 3, excuse me, I think has 6 episodes.
It's complete, but it's completely like episodic. Like there's.
Yes. Well, no, it's like each episode is its own.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So like the people who were in like the first episode
are not necessarily in the second episode.
Okay.
Correct.
There are some characters that do.
I don't think there's any that bleed over. No, I think they're each separate. So far, I haven't finished season 3 yet, but it's like the season 1, episode 1 is absolutely horrifying. Like I don't want to ruin it for you, but like it could totally happen in real life, and it's like heart stopping almost. Like it's messed up and scary and not even like scary horror scary, but like this could happen to us scary. I don't want to say anymore because it's one of those things like you have to watch it and not have it ruined for you. Like go home tonight and watch episode 1 and text me. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
It's messed up. It's great and it has, like I said, that like technology aspect woven through it and how like messed up our society can be because of technology. I think I like it. It's good. It's good.
Interesting. I didn't even know, like I said, I thought it was like brand new, like just came out like...
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So check it out.
All right. Well, that's cool. All right.
We're up to 2.
That's a shock. I did not expect...
You didn't see that one coming, did you?
I didn't even know you watched that show. So my number 2, because I'm at number 2, you just did number 3.
Right.
Number 2 and number 1 were so tough to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
It just so tough. And I even now I'm like, do I want to switch them?
Oh.
I'm like, I'm thinking about it and I'm going to. I'm pulling an audible.
Ooh.
And I'm actually gonna switch them because like I've been staring at my paper and I'm like, no, that's gotta be number. How can that be number 2? So yeah, I'm gonna put my. Yeah, I'm changing it up last minute. I'm gonna change it. So my number 2. My new number 2,
mm-hmm.
I can do that. We make the rules. My new number 2 is a show fairly similar to Black Mirror.
Okay.
In that you suggested that I watch it. And I remember you like texted me.
Oh, I know what this is!
You texted me.
I did not put this one on my list, so I'm really glad you did because I know I love this show.
What?
I know!
I am curious to see what... I mean, I know what one of your next ones is going to be.
You know what one of them is.
But I'm very interested to see what number 2 would be.
Well, the other one, whatever, go. You go. I know what it is.
All right, so, but yeah, a lot of people have been talking about it. You texted me and told me I have to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was a different kind of show, so I was like, I'm not going to watch this, but I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it, I'll get around to it. And I was like, whatever. And then it kept picking up steam.
Right?
And people kept saying, oh my God, people are talking about it. And I was like, okay, fine. I will watch the first episode. That was at like 8 p.m. on a Friday. And by like 4 p.m. on Saturday, having done nothing but eat, sleep, go potty, and watch Netflix, I finished up season 1 of this show, and I'm all in. I am all in. I have like and number 1 is such a classic for me, like such a hardcore hit for me, that like it was difficult to put it at number 2, and then I went back and forth even up till now. But so my number 2 is Stranger Things.
Love it. You know what? Like when those credits hit, it's like I'm back in my childhood. That's pretty sweet. Like the font is perfect. The music is perfect.
It is. Everything about it is fantastic.
The costumes are perfect. The set dressing is perfect. Like it's perfect. I like that. I mean, how could anyone from our generation not love that movie? It harkens back to everything we remember from kids.
It hits everything. It hits Goonies, it hits Monster Squad, it hits E.T.
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me. It hits everything.
I agree.
So perfectly. The characters are, there's a couple of underused characters, but even them you feel like God, they could have done, if they had just done 3 more episodes of season 1.
Oh yeah.
I could have gotten a Lucas episode. Like, I need a Lucas, but
right?
There's
we got season 2.
There's always season 2.
There's always season 2.
I bought in hard.
Good.
From the second I was hooked. I'm glad I
could take a little ownership of that. I'm excited.
Yeah, you were the main cat. There were a lot of people that watched it, but the main reason that I did watch it eventually was because you had recommended it.
Nice.
I mean, and this was like months before. I don't think I watched this until. This was like August or something before. It had been out for at least a month and a half or so before I wound up watching it.
I must not have nagged you enough.
I think you let me be with it, but because I think you know that maybe that's not exactly my genre. But it was also summertime, so you're probably just busy with stuff. But yeah, like oh man, I'm upset that I didn't go into it sooner. But I'm also glad.
At least it gets spoiled for you.
That's true. I'm also glad though because that gave me less time to get to season 2 than everybody else.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I'm like, ugh. Come on, bring it on.
Because I am, the same thing with Orange is the New Black, I am fiending. When that season 2 hits Netflix, don't talk to me that weekend. I'm not joking.
Your cell phone,
don't talk to me.
Don't call me.
I am traveling to Hawkins, Indiana for 8 hours, and I don't want to talk to you. Okay? You better be dead. Or dead.
That's it.
That's it. I don't want to talk to you.
Alright, well my number 2, actually, the reason it isn't probably Stranger Things, the reason my number 2 is my number 2
I need to see this number 2, because
it's because it's more current. It filled my Stranger Things hole. Does that make sense?
That's a weird way to say it.
No, your show hole.
The show hole. Okay, alright.
Right?
Okay.
So, Stranger Things had ended. I had a blank spot in my life. So, it needed to be filled, and HBO filled that for me.
Okay.
You know where I'm going now, don't you?
I'll let you have this one.
Okay, so HBO filled this for me.
I'll let you have this one.
Honest to God, I did not know it was a movie from before.
Was it a movie or a TV show?
Was it a TV show?
I think it was a TV show.
I think it was a movie.
Maybe it was.
We'll have to Google it.
It was one of the others.
Anyway, so didn't know that it was anything from before. Thought it was brand new, but it's cool. I like how it seems updated and it seems fresh to me. You know how sometimes you redo something and it's not,
Drag this out for a second while I figure out
if it was it harkens back to the old version as opposed to the new updated version. So I like it. While you're Googling, I'll just tell everybody. Of course, as I'm sure they already know.
Yeah,
it is Westworld. Love some Westworld. Love that it was that there's lots of mystery. Love that it was dragged out. I mean, I know sometimes getting a story and those questions answered being dragged out over several episodes is annoying. However, in Westworld, I loved it. I loved questioning whose relationship to who was. Loved finding out who the man in black was at the end. I mean, holy smokes!
I have a bone to pick with you really quickly here.
Oh, okay.
Why did you not tell me that?
Oh, sorry. I may not have remembered that. You're taking back my present, aren't you?
No, I'm good. It was a movie.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And then they made another movie, but then they did make a TV show
Did
in the
they?
80s, yes.
Oh.
And it was created by my favorite writer. We got beef.
Hey, I got you hooked on Stranger Things. You did? Did you watch Westworld or no?
I don't have HBO.
Oh,
so
you have to borrow my.
I have to get
I can't
some.
tell you that on air.
Yeah.
You'll have to come over and watch my HBO.
Yeah. Yeah. Not any kind of illegal sharing or
No,
anything
that
like
would
that.
be terrible.
Yeah.
No one does that.
Nobody, no. Okay, all right. I'll give you that. You're not going to hear me argue too many things about stuff that Anthony Hopkins and Jeffrey Wright, excuse me. That Jeffrey Wright, Ed Harris.
Yeah, and that was a crazy thing.
Fanny
Like people
Newton.
kept popping up, and I was like,
Isn't
people I knew.
Isn't Cyclops in it?
Yeah, I kept trying to think of his name, but yeah, Cyclops is in there.
Marson? Is it James Marson?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I sort of expected his part to be a little bit bigger, considering who he is and who he has played. But
And
you know,
like Orange is the New Black.
yeah.
So I'm in.
I don't know why to be a robot you got her naked, but you know, hey, whatever.
I'm not.
Thanks,
gonna,
HBO.
That's awesome. Okay, I might give it a chance. Like I said, I think the only reason I have it is because I just don't have HBO.
Fair.
So.
Fair game.
All right.
All right, so number one. Bring it
Number
on.
one. I mean, you know what it is.
I do know what it is. It starts with an F and ends with an Ash.
it starts with an F and ends with a lash. It's The Flash.
Yeah, it is.
I loved the TV show in the 80s. And I'm a huge comic book nerd, big DC comic fan.
Sure.
So and Flash is one of my top 5 comic book heroes. Like I said, I loved the show in the 80s. Totally watched the heck out of that. Or was it like the early 90s or late 80s, whatever it was. It was on CBS, and it was just. And then they came back, and then I love that when they brought it back, and they've done this now with Supergirl as well. They harken back to that old. They're faithful, and they bring in those old characters. So Supergirl has Dean Cain. And I cannot think of her name, but she played Supergirl in the movie. There's a bottle there. And then in this one, they've got Wesley Allen Shipp, who played
Dean Cain's
Flash.
on Supergirl?
He was in season 1. I don't think he's in season 2. He plays Kara's father, who has passed away.
That makes sense.
So he shows up in flashbacks. And
Cool.
stuff. But yeah, he's in the Flash from the original show. Plays Flash's dad in this series.
Okay.
Jesse Martin is in it. He's fantastic. And Grant Gustin, I love you. I want to be everything that you are, my friend. Because he is, I think, he is the best comic book superhero there is. Movies, television, I think the only person who comes close, maybe like Christian Bale and Michael Keaton as Batman. Those are the only two that come anywhere near the perfectness of, Robert Downey Jr. is great as Iron Man, but Grant Gustin is Barry Allen, and he is so Barry Allen. Everything about him, it's like reading the comic book. It really feels genuine, and the thing I love about it is you have a superhero who loves being a superhero. He's not weighed down by this great power, great responsibility kind of stuff. That's the thing that has always bugged me about like what they've done with the Spider-Man movies and a lot of these superhero things. Is these guys are like, oh, I have this responsibility to be like whatever, and I don't know if I can handle it. And in the Flash and in the comics and even in now in the TV show, Flash is like, dude, I'm the fastest dude in the world. Let's do this.
Get it done.
Let's rock and roll. So I love it. It's such a great show. The characters are really well done. They're always bringing in new characters, and they're bringing in characters from the comic books.
Sure.
And they've done some really great crossovers with the other DC properties that are on CW. I'm not caught up on season 3. I've been busy. I was directing a play, and all of our rehearsals were on Tuesday nights.
Of course they were.
And then I started.
Aren't you the director? Can't you
Yeah, but you gotta go by people's schedules, and actors are the worst. But yeah, so I am not at all. I'm like 2 episodes into season 3, and my plan was to power through them over the Christmas, and then I wound up just going and seeing like 76 movies over Christmas weekend.
Not all bad.
New Year's weekend, I'm gonna try and
That's
catch
it,
up
you're in.
on Flash. But that's my number one show. It's great. If you've not watched it yet, I think you should.
Do it.
And I feel like you would like it.
I probably would.
I feel
I'm
like
a
you'd
Marvel
love it.
girl, you know that.
Maybe if you turned on the CW an hour before what is probably your number one show, maybe just a little bit earlier,
I love that.
you could see a better show.
Harsh. My show has a fandom, and we are all a family.
My show has a fandom that has been around for like 80 years.
Whatever. My show has its own lore and backstory, and it's awesome.
So let's do this. Let's this summer, let's go to San Diego Comic-Con and let's count
Do it.
the cosplayers for your show and compare them to the cosplayers for my show.
I don't think so, man. I think we could probably hold up.
Remember, there's a movie coming out with my character.
Longest running show of its kind on TV.
And I've never seen it. I can't talk.
You can't
bad
jump
about the
in
show
now, man. You gotta
itself.
start at the beginning.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, okay then, so you can't talk. Just saying.
I still think Flash is better.
This is my binge watch. That
Okay.
I started this in season 3 or 4, I can't remember, and binged it for an entire summer. And then you're hooked. There's a backstory. The characters are deep. Some seasons are a little better than others, let's be honest. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I love it. I know everything about it. Any story that I can any show that I can quote the story and history of, obviously is I mean, it's well written. It's well thought out. I know you hate it. I don't care. They're the brothers I've never had.
You know, it's better than that other show that you used to like on CW.
Oh, that's a train wreck. No, I love that show, but it's a train wreck. I absolutely agree.
Is that
with
show
you.
still on?
It's in its last season.
No, that's probably for the best.
Oh god, it's for the best. But I watch it all the way through, because I can now. So we all know by now that I'm talking about Supernatural, the Winchester brothers. Daddy is now Negan on The Walking Dead, so I mean, why not, right?
What? Jeffrey D. Morgan's nice.
I mean, come on.
A little bit of respect.
Right?
A little bit of respect. That's cool.
I don't know what else to say other than I love the show. It sucked me in. I binged it. I'm like you, I can't wait for the show to be on. I could talk to anybody about it. I mean, there's fan fiction. It's insane. The following is amazing. It's not just me. I don't know. And it's the thing I think that's cool about it is that a lot of people started watching it once it was on Netflix. People younger, because we're old.
Yeah.
Younger people started watching it because it was on Netflix, got hooked in, now it's even as popular as it was, if not more, than when it originally started. So it's not going anywhere. I'm sorry.
And I think that's the thing that Netflix has been great about is they have.
Okay, can we just talk about the fact that we have 3 Netflix original shows up here? I mean, Stranger Things should be on my list too.
And except for, I don't think these 2. Well, most of them are available on Netflix.
Yeah, I mean Netflix. Well, this isn't. That is Netflix. I don't think this is.
It is.
It is.
I don't know how current it is, but I think
Dang.
it's had.
Oh, I think you're right. I think you're totally right. I mean, I know this is totally off topic, but Netflix is a game changer. I mean, and all of a sudden now, not only they just a streaming provider, but now they're a content producer. That's insane to me.
And I got in with the streaming on Netflix really early.
Sure.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch old episodes of Cheers.
Right.
And these weird movies, and then it started to pick up a little bit, and
I mean, does it blow your mind that they are now a content provider? They producer. They're making their own content.
They're making their own
good
They're
quality
making some
programming.
I mean,
It's crazy to me.
I could have done a top 5 list just of Netflix.
Oh my gosh, that's what we need to do.
Oh, we should do that.
Netflix originals top 5.
Yeah, I think that might be that's gonna have to happen.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, Netflix is just and now Hulu is doing the same thing. Hulu has had some really great shows. The Path was fantastic, and that's season 2 is coming out for that now.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon has won awards for its shows, and I haven't really watched any of them. But I've heard a lot of good things about, Transparent and Mozart in the Jungle and Man in the High Castle.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I only have access to Hulu and Netflix, but yeah. Well, no, I do have access to Amazon. I may or may not use my aunt's Amazon Prime account. I just haven't watched any of it. But
Fair.
so those are our top 5 lists for our top 5 favorite current TV shows. What did you think of our lists? Did we leave anything out? Are you as upset as I am that Em did not include Stranger Things in her top 5? She put Big Bang Theory.
Come on, I knew you were gonna smoke me if I didn't have at least one sitcom.
Yeah, I would have given you a hard time if you didn't
right?
have a sitcom,
So
but,
hey.
And if you had multiple CW shows, I would have been like, hey.
I know.
But yeah, no, it's let us know what you think. If you have an idea for a future top 5, we just came up with one for Netflix originals. Let us know in the comment section below. Let us know your top 5s. If you have not already, hit that like button. Give us a like. And if you have not already as well,
subscribe.
Right where Em's pointing, there's like a little subscribe button. Click on that. And when we do all of these episodes, we've got more episodes coming in the coming weeks. When they're ready to go, you'll be
the first
one of the first people to know about it. So thank you very much for tuning in. So I picked this week.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn to pick.
Well, I think in honor of the fact that I didn't add Stranger Things to my list, I think maybe we need to do our top 5 Stranger Things characters from the show.
Oh.
I think would that redeem myself a little bit?
So the funny thing about that, there's like not that many characters on the show.
Right.
But I feel like this is going to be incredibly difficult.
Oh.
But I'm excited.
Absolutely.
I feel like 1 and 2 will be easy. But
yeah.
But then from there it's going to get...
It'll get tricky.
I foresee that I think we'll have 2 of the same at least. I could see at least 3 of these characters in a small cast being completely different.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I agree with you. I think my 1 and my 2 just popped into my head.
Oh yeah, my number 1.
3, 4, 5.
1 is easy for me, and then 2 is also easy. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tune in next week, and you'll see what we have come up with. So thank you very much for watching again. Like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter at TV Chips and at EmandKens5.
I'm at Peanut4141.
And let us know, like I said, follow us, give us a like. If you have any suggestions, please let us know. We are always eager to have more. We need more ideas. We're possibly running dangerously thin. Who knows? You don't know. We haven't told you yet. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good one.
See ya.
I didn't know Jeffrey D. Morgan was on
He is.
Supernatural.
He was.